There were some elements in the film that I knew from the very beginning that I wanted, those extraordinary color nude photographs, the self-portraits by John Davis. John was a friend of mine, and I knew of those photos from, from literally from when he took them. And to me, they embodied the juxtaposition of horror and beauty and creativity and generosity that I wanted the film to reflect.
The people I never met that are talked about in the film became dear to me in a way. When Daniel talked about his boyfriend Stephen, I never knew Stephen, but I realized we were telling his story, and what an honor that was, and how important that is, how nice that felt to be telling his story because he's not around to tell it anymore. And the people that aren't even mentioned. There's a line where Paul talks about the people that fly on the plane to New York to do some grassroots work about, trying to get AIDS funding or to AIDS research. None of those people are around anymore. And I realized that even by mentioning them in this film, we're telling their story. And we're thanking them, for going out there and doing that work.
The reaction to the film has been incredible. When we were working on it, I didn't know if anyone would want to see it. And also I had this tremendous fear that with a subject matter that's so emotionally powerful for the people that live through it, that it would be impossible to make a movie that would speak adequately to the experiences of people who had lived through it. So I was very afraid that people who did live through those years would say, you missed the story, or you didn't tell the story as I experienced it.
Part of my fear was, who's going to want to go see, 5 middle-aged people tell these horrible stories? I realized that that's just looking at it from a perspective of somebody who's edited commercials and music videos for way too long, that expects, that thinks that movies need to have a lot more pow.